Hello everyone and welcome to ESU League Squad event here on Friday, June 16, 2017. We have 16 teams locked in. The servers are ready to go. We're going to be starting the event in just about 2 minutes from right now. So you will be getting ready to enjoy the event. We do have a 3-minute stream delay on. We recommend that anyone casting these events themselves, if they're playing in the event, want to cast them, always have a stream delay on. We want to thank ESU League, of course, for letting us cast this match. My name is Apaku. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. We will be doing a couple of things a little bit differently tonight, per your recommendations and requests. For those of you that were watching last week's tournament, I do have a copy of the video on my channel. You can go find it. ESU League has now set it up so they will record as well. I'd also like to say hi to our friends on Mixer and YouTube videos. For YouTube Gaming, welcome. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll do our best to answer for it. So we do have 16 teams on right now. If you are interested, you can type !event in Apaku's channel, and you will get the actual link to the tournament and rosters. I will post that all for all of you on the other channels as well. Just give me one moment, please. And I will get that all out to you. We're gonna have 3 exciting rounds tonight. All 3 rounds should go very, very well. So I hope you enjoy that. We'll have 3 squad rounds. We're gonna do our best to focus on the plays as they go through. We're gonna talk about strategy game-wise as well. I was a top 100 player through early access, season 1, beta, and alpha. I was one of the top 30 players. So I hope you all enjoy that as well. Please make sure you do follow and check out the channels if you can. We do appreciate that. I like to remind you, ESU League is doing the whole early access season 2 here. So we're going to have a squad event. We have duos on Sunday. So this will be a weekly thing as we move on. As the casting options improve, we're going to put the timers on that you guys requested. The server stability is going to get better. The minute we can bring some other casters in to help you with casting, we're going to do that as well. So we really hope that you enjoy that. Past that, that's the wrong link. Let me check. That should be the right link, actually. No, that's all 16 teams. That is the correct link, actually. Well, that's the link that's working for me. So that is the best I can do for all of you right there. So here we go, 7:30, time to get the server started. We're going to go ahead and start play right now. Servers are starting. Jump into my admin screen here. Hope you're all ready to enjoy the event as we go across. If you need any questions, please let us know in chat. We'll do our best to respond to you. Realize that there is a 180-second delay, so responses are delayed in that. But we do have the servers booting up right now. You can see the word playing right here on the servers going. And here we go. Active players in the game.
I'm not.
Who said that?
I'm joining the snake.
Yeah, can you
Stream
show
sniping
me
you,
your
Gunner.
card cutter?
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Praise be to Allah!
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So as we can tell, everyone's having a fun time in the lobby right now. Just want to go over some interfaces for all of you as we get ready here. This is the main interface over here where I have the ability to go through and take a look at the players. I can click on that player and then zoom into that player, realizing the reds are where there's action on there. The blue over here will show you the person's weapon. And I have the ability to go in and look at their actual weapons here and get a different look at some weapons here. Different colors of the team colors. You can see the team colors over here. There's around them showing them which team color they're on. So I have no way of actually seeing a team name for that. As we look over the map's going to start here in a moment. We're going to go to our overview map. The first about 5 to 10 minutes of the game will be covering basic strategy for the map here. We're going to try and follow people down as best as we can. Everyone has now jumped up into the plane. They're coming from the west coast. Looks like they're going to be charting a path from the west coast down over to the island. So they'll be flying between Milta and Novo over here. So people are going to start to drop out, and we're going to see where they spread out. So initially, as we've seen squad games right now, the current meta is people like to go north and south of each other. People trying to spread out, get guns, then fight. There are a few teams that are definitely going to be fighting faster right away. Looks like we're going to go over to George Pole for the first one. We'll do our best to keep you up to date on the action and jump across action as fast as we can. Like we said, this is definitely an esport in progress, so we want to make sure to let you know that there's still a lot of things that this game is doing to improve its ability to be casted, not just by myself, but by everybody from an esports standpoint. Everyone is kind of falling down. We have 2 teams going to George Pole. Looks like we have 3 teams going to George Pole right now. Maybe 4 teams. It's hard to tell with the colors, as you can see on the screen. We have at least one team and another team going to North George Pole. Maybe 2 full teams going to North George Pole. It looks like 3 teams going to North George Pole right now. Very, very interesting. So we will go ahead and drop down. We're going to drop down on Penguin. Take a look at Penguin's view right now. See how Penguin's doing. Penguin immediately has a shotgun. Pick that up. Get the first gun he can as he's going to start moving around. Sees the AK on the ground. Going to go ahead and pick that up with a level 2 helmet. We'll swap to level 2. There he goes. Loads up the AK. Now Penguin's going to have a chance to shoot a bunch of people as they're coming down. We're going to see if he has the opportunity. We're going to jump outside. Look over here. We have people landing over on the east side of North George Pole. We have people landing on the far side. Looks like they might be going... looks like these folks might be going up towards Zarky up here. A very interesting loot up here. And we're going to keep on rolling over, so we'll take a look over and see. Looks like we only had 1 team that ended up in North George Pole. Talon and Merc and them. No one went to South George. These 2 teams are stressing to north area Zarky. We have a team going into Razak. Team stretching for Yasnaya. Looks like we have a team in apartments. Teams between Pachinki, so 3 teams between Pachinki and over. So very interesting middle ground there. And of course, the zone has popped over here on the far southeast side of the map. So we have a team in Pachinki. We have 1 team in Novo right now, so they are set primed here. They might have to come across the water, but still set primed. Looks like we got some battles going on, so we're going to jump over right now. See, we saw a damage indicator on the map, but that looks like to be just jumping damage. We're going to try and find some action for all of you here. We see the guys going to Yasnaya, some people going up to Lipovka. No one in Severny or Stalber. Stalber, again, not a great loot spot for most games. Looks like we have X-Reed has gone out and gotten his team a vehicle, so they're going to locate and loot Zarky here. They are the farthest from the zone, so they're going to have to go from there. Is it squads right now? Squads. Thank you very much. So still no current action. Let's jump over and see what the teams have gotten so far. We will go ahead and take a look over here at Randingo. He is out in the middle of the field, but we'll take a look and see what him and Machine Gunner. Machine Gunner looks like Machine Gunner's got an SKS already on there. Does he have a 4x scope on there? No 4x scope yet. We'll jump over to Randingo, who has just M4, which looks good. So he's going on there. Take a look over. We'll jump down to Novo here in a moment. I believe we might have some... Looks like we have some people going toward the Popovka. Oh, got some contact out in the field here. We're going to jump over right to this here. We're going to drop down the distance so you guys can see all the nameplates. Bucks is going to knock down Amnesia here. Amnesia almost down here. He's going to move around then. So the purple team is going to go ahead and start moving out and across, trying to get some loot. They've done some damage, but they've gone off. No one has dropped yet from the game. Very still early on. Surprised no death. As I said, everyone kind of spreads out right now. It seems to be the meta that we're experiencing in the game right now. Looks like we have some people going to go ahead and start moving in to North George Paul. So we'll jump over to Juicy and follow Juicy. Juicy John over here, getting shot at. Went to go get a car for his team. Got nailed a little bit there. Got a little damage going on for Juicy John. So it looks like he's going to go ahead and pick up his team. So a little bit of action there for Juicy John. Oh, nope. That's not his team. He's getting shot at by another team. So Beermer and Ghost Donut is doing a little bit more damage to Juicy John there. Juicy John's trying to go up to, it looks like Cervernier, to pick up his team, because they definitely need a car to get out of there. Yep, that's his team up there in Cervernier. Stormy Bear went over to get a motorcycle, so he can take his team out of here, or at least two of his teammates out of here. Still, we've lost 2 players so far. Looks like we have more battles over here on the field, so we're going to go ahead and jump back over to Amnesia and their team. Amnesia is running away, losing all but one member. Oh no, Amnesia losing all but one member of his team. So he just Amnesia and Danny DeVito are left. Amnesia trying to get out of here as best as possible. Looks like trying to find some kills here with the Pan and the M4. Also has a an 8-time scope on the M16. So. Very nice there for that. YOLO and Volser and Lyre are on the other side. We'll jump back up here to the top screen on the map. See if we can see any other contention points coming in. The gentlemen Pachinki are currently looting. They're okay. We're going to go ahead. Trick to God is off on his own. AK-47, Scar. Looks like the Scar is kitted out. AK looks kitted out. Got a 2-time scope on that Scar over there with the iron sight blocking you. Which is so much fun. Level 3 backpack, level 2 vest, and a helmet. Just getting up some ammo. So Trick, definitely getting some welding stuff. Let's go ahead and check out on Trick's team right now. We'll jump over to Cookie Man. Cookie Man is over in Primorsk, doing some looting. Got a UMP and an M16A. So they're just moving around pretty good and solid. The red zone has popped up. We still have some people over in George Pole. We'll take a look at Thuros, see what Thuros has picked up in George Pole right now. As you can see, Thuros has an AK-47, a Pan, and a UMP that doesn't look like it's completely kitted out yet. So I'm sure he'll be working on that. He does have the angle grip. Remorse, that's a question for the tournament event channel. I do not believe we'll be adding teams. We'll be keeping it at 16 for this event. So level 2 vest, he has a level 3 on him right now, so that's good for him. So he's going to keep on moving on there. We'll jump back over. It looks like we're going to have possibly some Pachinki. Everyone's moving towards the zone right now. We should start to have some battles pretty soon. The zone is closing in. The Primorsk team needs to move. The Novo team should be fully looted. Let's check out the Novo team right now. They have M4 Silence, AK-47 on Sacred, Anaconda. Anaconda has a fully kitted UMP and a Scar. Mashman has a Car 98, I believe. Let's take a look here. No, has a fully kitted Scar and AK-47. Tons of bullets on Mashman. So very, very good for them. We're going to go ahead and check over Cockroach. Cockroach looks like he has a pretty solid kitted M4 and an AK over at the police barracks area. We'll go ahead and check out their team. Haberman looks like has a decent M16 AK, level 3 helmet, level 3 backpack. They definitely need to get out of where they are though. Over the Poker, they should be okay, but they should start repositioning over here. Noxian right now looks like Noxian has a VSS and Scar. Tech Resist has a Scar and a shotgun, and I Am Trash with a M4 and UMP. We'll jump over to Mooch and Mooch's team right now. They're getting ready to leave. We're going to take a look at them. Godzilla over here, he has a AK and UMP fully kitted out. Penguin, looks like Penguin has a Scar with a suppressor on it, so good for him. Randigo and everyone on their team looks pretty looted out there. Theros is ready to join in. It doesn't look like we have a lot of sniper rifles right now. A couple of VSSs. Looks like Randigo has a Kar 98, so that should be very interesting from there for him to play. Looks like we have some combat now. We'll jump over for the combat. We have one player down. Getting picked up. Sorry about that. The server is lagging a little bit for me. So player just got picked up. He's going to go in here and heal, I will assume. Is a VSS. It's Liar. He got his helmet taken off, it looks like. So he's going to be moving to the zone. Not healed yet, though. Not really sure what he's waiting for. Probably just trying to avoid the more burn from the zone here. We do have a couple of teams kind of be coming up on each other. So I think what we'll do... Oh, there's some shots there. I would take shots if I was trying to get in the zone, boys. All right, he's going to go ahead and use the first aid kit. That should take care of him. Cookie Man and his team are on the island already, so they're going to get in the zone here. We'll follow these teams. I think we're going to go over to Greg Arnold and his team right now. We'll see what they do when they post up here. So this is Goldstream, Greg Arnold, Jeb, and Swifty Sailor. And we'll go ahead and follow them out. Posting is always done by PlayerUnknown. The posting is set up for doing, the servers are dedicated on PlayerUnknown side, so I am actually running the server, but the server is actually hosted in the normal PlayerUnknown zone areas. Also, so since I'm hosting and casting, guys, I do have to jump back and forth for that event. And if you understand how the servers actually work, that would make more sense for you, CW McCann clan. So everyone is taking some damage. We're going to jump over to the red houses over here. We will see some fighting going on. Vylar is going to be coming up on Twitch Amazon in a moment here. Daily Pig they're going to avoid. Everyone is kind of set up inside these houses. Slow motion. So this team is going to try and regroup. They are laying low. Bull Zombies is right over here. Doesn't know there's a team right on the other side of the city. He thinks he's up. There's shots. Lars going to go down. And that's going to take him down. And Cool Zombie is not going to fare well right there. So Cool Zombie is out for right now. Liar is moving back and going to promote. Yolo is up on the front. Twitch Amazon is now marked down. McCoy did have a situation, but that is a team wipe. Yolo Dolo and team able to get over here and wipe this team. They had a solid position, but came out to risk it for the biscuit and don't really, I think they gave up a big advantage by leaving the houses. And not taking advantage of the guys coming up the hill. But again, there was limited view when you're in this house over here. We'll just do a quick peek for you. When you're in this house over here, you can see people, but you can't see across this ridge. So really hard for them. So they probably maybe thought people were there, but weren't realizing how close they actually were. So one team fully wiped out of there. We have another team going along the coast. Ghost Ownage is still over in the blue right now. The updated zone looks like it might actually be a Melta Coast finish. So we're going to try and jump around as best we can to find some places where battles are. It's Satori. If you want to know what Satori is doing over here, he is going for this drop. So let's see what the drop is on Satori. People don't realize sometimes that the drops actually go out this far. So sometimes you need a boat to get the drop. So he has an M249 on his back right now. So he's got at least one drop. Picking up an attachment for something else. I just have to watch his body to see what he picks up here, folks. YOLO has knocked out 2 players. YOLO has killed 2 players as well. Ghost, Onage, and Nerf. So that's very unfortunate. So it was a M24. So he actually picked up a sniper rifle and dropped the M249. So that is pretty amazing. So YOLO, we're sorry we missed your kills there, buddy. We were checking out. Ghost, Onage, and his team are back over here. So YOLO, you guys got more kills. Ghost, Onage, gonna go ahead and leave up. So another squad wiped by YOLO, Dolo, Liar, and Ghost, Onage. Now those guys were coming in late to the zones. They were having some damage on them. Unfortunately, you know, we were trying to see what was in the drop to give you a little bit different perspective, so we weren't able to catch that battle. We're going to move over to Amnesia and his team. We'll try and see if we can see another battle here. We do see 5 teams within about 100 meters of each other. From here to there, it's about 75 meters. From here to there, that's about 25. From there to there is about 50. So we have some players that are situated with abilities to come up around the backsides of each other. So we're just going to stay on the overview for a moment. Marksman actually is going off somewhere. I don't know if he's going for another drop or something. He might be going for that M24, I'm not sure. Cookie Man is coming into the zone right now. Oh, we have shots fired. Brazil and his team are firing over. Randico has knocked out Ace Thunder and X Reed. The boat is on fire. We're going to turn on X-Ray here. We have 2 players down. We're going to jump over to Theros right now. Theros, who has the close shot there. Going to go ahead and take another shot here. You can't really hit the people underneath the water, so that is very difficult. X-Ray's going to go for shore. For some reason they were going for the boat, so we're going to go ahead and jump back off over here. Take a look and see what we can see. Now that noise did attract some attention, so they will have to be careful and watch out because they are known from the backside. We're going to go ahead and take a look over here. They have lost 1 player. The other 2 gentlemen are hiding behind over here. They can't get in the boat or heal. They'll get shot. X-Reed is now down. We're going to go ahead and blow up the boat, which means they're going to be able to see X-Reed here. He is still down. He's going to try to live. Juicy and Pyro B trying to get to their teammate to see if they can fix anything here. Not really sure that they're going to be able to do anything in this situation. They'll be able to pick their teammate up. They might be trying to loot the corpse of their other teammate, but that'll be seen in a moment. Checking our overview map right now, we have a 1 team coming into another over here. Looks like we have a couple of small things over here. Not really sure where they're going. Some people playing the summit game out in the water. And more shots being fired, of course, by Randy and Gazelle and Theros on their side. Moving back over to the compound over here, we still do have, now we have another team about 100 meters away that is on the beach. We have the dark blue team, which is coming in from the outside. We have another drop that is over on Milta. You can see the drop far, far away over on Milta. Doesn't look like anyone's near that drop right now, but that's okay. A lot of people are at the end over there. This is actually a tournament for ESU League. So all signups have already been completed. All the teams that are in this game or currently in this game will continue for the next 2 rounds. So this is not an open tournament invitation at this moment. You can go to ESU League and sign up for another event though, so make sure to go check them out. Type !event to see the current scores and stats. And you can go follow ESULeague.com to find out more about their events. So we're at a slow standpoint right now, everyone. Everyone is getting into the zones. They are very, very quiet. We can see the overall teams over here not wanting to let up their position. Amnesia and Dane DeVito again are down to the last 2 people. They were their teammates were 2 of the first eliminated. Everyone kind of knows where they are, but they're standing very, very still, so not very fun from a caster standpoint at this point in time. We do have a drop coming in. The zone has closed down, so we're going to have to see some more people coming in now. We do have several teams on boats, several teams hugging coastlines, and we have Ace over here, and we're going to jump over to Ace. His team, this is a great way to come around over here. You can see you can duck right behind this wall, and it's very hard to be seen, very hard to get shot at. We're going to drop down the vision a little bit over here. And their team just going to move along the zone over here, so they're going to try to get for these rocks over here. But of course, Chronic putting in them, they have the better wall, they have the inside sup over here. So we're hoping that we'll be able to see what that's going on. So Ace knows, he hears the firing. These guys if we look at the positions right now, the players over here still think that there's more over here. They don't realize that Ace and Turk are right around this corner. But they're starting to look, Preacher's starting to look around. Go ahead and turn on X-ray vision for all of you so you can see what's going on. So Preacher then we're moving out. Ace is gonna have a shot here. We'll jump over to Ace right quickly. Ace, they're just letting them go at the moment. They're being quiet. I'm not sure where they're going. Their team's getting positioned here. We'll turn off X-ray. I mean, you can wipe this team right here. They should be able to take out this team from the position that they're in. All right, now they're starting to fire. They've knocked down 2. They've knocked down 3. Ace has been knocked down as well. Chill FPS has been knocked down. They just need to knock down 2 more here, and they can wipe it. Ace is going to go over and jump over now. Ace is over here. He's going to go ahead and knock out another one. That kills it. That wipes the team. Ace and Turk providing the rotate and flank for their team and go on from there. So we'll jump back over, see if we can find another team, find more conflicts over here. Looks like the zone has updated once again, so we're going to get more people rotating. We have 3 teams that are really close to each other. So Ace and their team, Mashman and that team is going to be right over here. So they're going to be coming up. So Sacred's already down. Mash is going to go over here and try and get it. They're going to bring down, Satori knocked down 2 or killed Ace. So now it's 2v4 right now with 1 player down. Mashman's going to go over and try and pick up his teammate. Sacred, one of the better players in the event right now. Anaconda and it's Tori coming across the hill. Macho and Turk just now going for the zone. Below them in the water, X-Ray, Pyro B, and Juicy John. So that's going to be an interesting conflict right there. So shots on multiple players over here. Now the zone is chunking. So right now, Matchman and Sortoy, they need to get inside the zone now, but they need to fight through these 2 teams that are right in front of them. And as you all know, the later zones do take a lot of damage. So we're going to kind of position up over here and see what we can see here. Uchi and them are going to try and do their best to slow down that other team. And literally slowing a team down from getting into the zone sometimes can be enough in some cases. However, Mushi almost down to half health. He does have a booster going off. So it looks like he maybe dropped here very quickly. He's getting shot from range, and there he goes. He's down. So Turk will have a chance to get his teammate up. His teammate is in the zone, but not in any chance for a real res now with no open areas. So Muchi's just going to hide in the bush or keep going for the road. Jumping back over to our map right now, we do have this team still coming in. X-Reed and their team is looking to take them on. Theros and their team taking on Amnesia, so we'll jump over right now. So Dan DeVito and Amnesia in bushes. They're bush looking right behind Machine Gunner. They haven't really moved. Machine Gunner's now down. These guys don't know that this other team's here. They haven't looked. This is amazing. He's going to get taken out. So these guys have totally stealthed in. They're going to take out Randico now. Gazil and Theros are going to have to come over. So Danny DeVito able to do some serious damage playing the Bushwookie right there. So Bushwookie for the kills right there. We have two teams in this compound, the gas compound right now and water tower compound. We have other teams coming in, still outside the zone, so the zone is going to chunk really bad. Theros is going to run down here. Theros is probably going to get shot from the city. But Danny DeVito and Amnesia are about to get rocked here. Theros is going to drop. That's going to be it for Theros. He's going to get shot from the back. The kill's going to be stolen by Shake on the outside. Gazilla is fully boosted, but not going to be able to boost through it, and he's going to go ahead and drop as well. Outside, looks like we're going to have another team not be able to actually get up the coastline. They're trying as best they can, but they're having problems getting on the coast. So very interesting. Some teams dying to the blue, not taking moments, not seeing and scouting their bushes, not clearing the way. So this is very interesting as well. We have had the zone fully update now, so we will have some more battles. But again, it looks like it's going to power plant. A very interesting ending right now for us because power plant is going to force all the teams to come through these open areas. And that's where they are right now. So we're going to jump over and take a look at them right now. So only Virtus over here is squeezed between two hard places. He has his team on one side and a team on the other side trying to shoot them out. Sheikh Zula is engaging them as well, so he's trying to push out. So they got to push out of there. They know they have to all move in 51 seconds. They have a long way to go. John Rikus is going to come around the outside over here to go. Arnaldo doesn't know that there's a team behind him, or believe it is not. Only Virtus now is knocked down. He will have an opportunity to crawl to his team. Possibly. No, he is going to go ahead and bleed out. That's probably his second knockdown. So very, very fast on that. Pyro B has killed Anaconda. So now Shakezilla is going to go ahead and loot. Bad time to be looting, but hey, if you can do it, try not to get lot up by the two guys that are right by the door. Shakezilla is dropped down, so if he gets picked up by his team right now, he will not have enough time to outrun the zone. The zone is what's important right now. If you lose a teammate right down right now, you're not going to be able to pick that teammate up and have that teammate get out of the zone with you, especially if it's in. So this is another team wipe. Arnaldo is the last one left. He's just 3v1. Question is what should he do? They know he's there. They need to move. They know they need to move, and they're going to start moving out. And he's just going to throw some nades, and he should be moving. They do have a car, so they're going to chunk him out, and that is their advantage. But look at that damage right there. That damage is being done. Now, they're going to go all the way across the zone. They think they're going to be smart. They're going to be running around this zone here. They're going to be coming up against this red team right now. So the maroon team is going to be able to see them. They might not engage them, but you know, this car, we're going to continue to follow the car. Look at all these people trying to get through this one little spot right here. So we're going to try and jump down to a non-overview standpoint. And we try and look at the teams as best we can, guys and girls. But you know, it's really hard to get a concise paint when you have 4 teams right around. Mashman has already had taken out 2 people. Sacred has taken out another one right now. Mashman has gone ahead and eliminated that team. We're going to drop off of here. We're going to turn on the x-rays. We can see people coming up. We have people up in the tower. We have people over here on this side. We have people coming from the back side. So we have 4 teams within about 25 minutes of each other about to do some serious damage. The tower teams are knocked out. Pure Ways is going to have to take down now. Penguin's knocked down another one. Ghost has killed his Vokes with an AKM. And the smart teams are going to be the ones that are going to start moving if they can. Get into a safe spot, not taking the battle. So that is another team taking off Tech Resist, and their team moving out now. They're, we'll call them the Dark Red team at this moment. We do have Dayclan and Talon over here. They do need to start moving out right over here. Talon Ghost and his team, Pure Ways, and Snakes are definitely battling them on this ridge. It's a nice little battle here on the ridge. Good aim battle, so we can definitely see that. You can take advantage of this. Iron Trash, their team should be rotating into the zone. They should be finding a way into the zone, but they're not. So this battle here is going to have to be taking over. Don Pino is down. Dakelin's down. They're waiting to take out Talon Merc. That'll be the last one they have to take out. Now he's just going to run. He knows that he's got 7 seconds. His team's going to die. Pure Waste is also down. And that's going to be a wipe here in a moment. And that is a wipe for another team. Pure Waste is trying to pick up his teammate. Not recommended. You got to go in the zone, Sphinx. You got to leave him alone. So we're going to have more players drop outside the zone right now. We do have Noxian and their team coming in. They are getting shots from several other teams. So we'll go ahead and follow them over there. And Noxian is down by half. Sacred is outside the zone, taking some heavy damage from the chunk. He's going to go ahead and drop. And that'll be it for Sacred on his team right there. We'll jump over to Pyro. X-Reed. There's 9 players left in the zone right now. We have a total of 4 teams remaining. Tech Resist currently with 3 kills. X-Reed with 1. Aberfever is currently down. We're going to go ahead and jump over to Juicy John. Take a look and see what Amnesia has. Amnesia's out here. Remember, Amnesia with that great lurk earlier in the game. Very, very positive for that great lurk. Nades are coming out. The zone is really for Amnesia right now. Amnesia really can't have this zone. Jumping over to Turk 2. Turk hiding inside here in the blue. Turk still not in the zone, but has a good position. Is a solo player trying to get his team the best finish he can. Pyro B hanging on the outside of the zone. Still not really sure where they're going to go. They do have to get around these walls, though. You can't hop over this wall here. So that is an issue. You have to kind of get out. You have to have a way out. So this is going to actually get a couple of people kind of bent right now. So everyone's playing a corner right now. These folks over here need to move out. There's 3 teams. There's 1 team of 3, 1 team of 3. They're moving out. X-Reed, Amnesia. The best thing Amnesia can do is stay, and Amnesia is knocked down by Reed. Moved in, got a little bit of space there. Tech Resist is moving in. Turk is still on the other side of the wall. So this little wall right here, and this little tiny wall here is protecting them. They can't be seen by X-Reed and his team. So they're being very smart, crawling along to go from there. Natsushai, I'm not sure what you're asking for squad points. If you could be a little more clear. So Turk is going to stay back, which is what he should. There's at least 2 teams left. He's going to try and do the best he can here. Nades are going to come out. They're going to have this great wall here to defend. The problem is there's nades. And the nades are going to do damage. Pyro B is coming around. Oh, Pyro B! Pyro B! Are you going to do the parkour? There it is on top. Pyro B. Go take the shots. Oh! Tech Resist peaks at the right time. Pyro B is dropped. That would have been amazing, though. The play from Pyro B there, going up on top, knowing to take that advantage. Very, very cool. The Turk, still very quiet. 6 left alive. The Turk only has to survive 1 more death from another team, and he'll be going. 5 left alive right now. X-Reed, 5. Yeah, 5 left alive, sorry. X-Reed and Turk are solo players. The Tech Resist to the other side of the wall. He heard the hop. Look at this. Tech Resist heard the hop. He's going to take down the Turk. He's going to fight Turk. He knows the Turk is there now. So there are 1 player down for the final remaining 3-player team. They're not going to pick him up. Andre Forever is going to take shots at X-Reed. The Turk is now going to come around. Let's see. X-Reed has taken out Tech Resist. The Turk is around. So it's still down to 3 teams right now. The Turk is going to come out. He's going to try and pull it up here. He's going to break down 1, 2. Now it's the Turk versus X-Reed. And that is it. X-Reed with the final kill of the match. Congratulations to X-Reed and his team. What a way to go there at the end. Really nice to see some very solid combat. What you just saw there, folks.
To offend you.
What you just saw there, folks, was some level 1 top tier gameplay. That was strategy by Turk, X-Reed, and of course we saw Pyro B trying to get that position, which was amazing as well.
The red god takes what is his, lovely girl. And only death may pay for life.
So thank you very much, everyone. We're going to go ahead in 1 moment. Let me confirm that I have both screenshots. Everyone, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. We are going to be starting the next match at 8:17. I'm going to be getting this information over, so we'll be back. We'll talk more about the match just before these servers come back up. We're going to bring some music on, so we have a 10-minute break. We will have a calendar for the next stream, so I hope you enjoy the music, and we will be back soon.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And bass up the track a little bit, because I'm
Sorry about that, everyone, and welcome back. Sorry about that. So we will be amending our rules for the next event, where we will be limiting the timeout between to allow a player to reconnect up to 5 minutes for a team, and then at that point we'll be setting up some more times on that. So we wanted to apologize to the teams and of course you for waiting, and we'll be moving on from there. So again, this is as an esport, we're going through. Those of you ever watched like a CSGO event, whether it be DreamHack or something like that, you know sometimes they're going to start a match and it takes 15 minutes. They do have rules and regulations on that, but in majors and stuff like that, you notice it'll take like an hour to fix a problem because they don't want to do certain things. So I hope you can all understand that and appreciate that. I want to thank, of course, ESU League for the support and all the everyone else for coming in and hanging out with us. We do appreciate that. The servers are, of course, started right now. I'm going to give you guys a countdown here in a moment. The players are in. We have 61 players. Looks like we might have some people that are not connecting. 63 players. Waiting for that 64th player to join. There we go. The counter is going to start. We're going to take the game screen. What a way to end that last game. If you want statistics, of course, you can just go to the channel and click the BitLY League and do that from there. So we'll go ahead and jump over to the ESU game screen. No webcam, no banners, just pure adrenaline experience. Hope you all enjoy the fun tonight. Thank you. Sorry about the delay. Shortening the delay between the next one down to 5 minutes to get past this. And we're going to start, as always, with the map overview. Here we go. Getting to the map. So it is a north to southwest path here. We're going to go over Stahlberg, Yasnaya, next to Rozhok, over School, Pochinki, and then probably over Prim and be able to stretch. So we have people jumping early. People are going to jump to Severny. They're going to jump to Lipovka. They're going to jump down to Yaz. This is a great little coastline over here. If you're a squad, you can get some decent loot on this side. People are going to, of course, jump down to Elakar. Some people are going to try to get a car here, stretch out to go to Georgepol. We all have some people. Looks like we have a couple teams going to Severny. There's a compound over here to go to that's good. A lot of splitting on the map. Don't know where we're going to be at the end, but of course, we're going to watch the split and see where it comes out. And welcome to ESU League Squad Tournament for Early Access Season 2. If you have any questions, please type them in chat. One of the mods, we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Looks like we don't have it going to Primorsk right now. We'll go ahead and get a little closer here. We have at least one team going to Pochinki, a couple trying to long stretch to Milter and Novo, couple teams stretching to military. So military base should be fun right now. We're gonna go ahead and jump over to Greg and Arnold and his team. Lots of random players out here. Wonder why everyone's on. That's weird. Okay, I don't see them. Sorry, I have to narrow it down. For some reason I'm not seeing the teams here. So more teams stretching out to Milta. A couple teams over in Severny right now, so we'll jump over there. Looks like Trick and them are over in Yasnaya. No one went to Lipovka. One team in Rozhok, one team in Apartments. Some are long stretching over here for Georgopol. And here we go. We are going to drop down to military, actually. Waiting for the city to render in here. We have a couple of teams in military. Lyra already with the car. McCoy, YOLO, Volo over here. Take a look and see where he is. He should be right over here. He's taking a shot. He's got 1-2. He has knocked down Cool down to almost 1/4 health. Daily Pig is running away. Let's see another shot there. That's a knockdown. Daily Pig is running away. He's going to take a shot at him. Going to reload. Better have 2 players knocked down. There we go. 1-2. Up, still rally. Daily Pig might be able to get away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and cap that off. Yellow Zolo gets the first kill of the match there. He's going to jump in with his team and get out of there. Yellow Zolo killed one. and looks like he almost downed another. They're going to go ahead and pick up Chris Stack and get out of there. So congrats to Yolo for getting the first kill of the game. Moving back over now, we do have some more teams over here. McRoy is up on top there taking shots. Twitch Amazon's going to loot a corpse that has nothing in it. Daily Pig is still looking for some food there to get healthy. It's Satori is over. We'll see if we can see where Satori is going right now. Ball It's Satori and Mashman, they're going to go loot. They might be going Anaconda, so they're going to be going for a boat, it looks like, or some small. It's a center mass over here. We'll jump over to Mushu and his teammates. There is some combat. Looked like we had some combat over here. Mushu actually took some damage over here. Moving over into Southern Crates. Looks like we have another teammate over there. One increase range just a little bit. So it looks like we have a team that's going to be able to loot crates over here and a little bit North Yorkville. They have a vector already. Going to jump up to Severnier. Severnier, we have one player currently around. We have, I believe, at least two teams here right now. We have the Maroon team. We did have another team here. They may have already broken off. Looks like they did. So they probably went over towards firing range. So we have a team over at firing range right now. A couple of teams over there. I'm hearing shots. Gazilla's taking some shots, so we'll jump over here. He's got his pistol out. He's knocked down one player with his amazing pistol skills. So we have two teams here. Randy Razilla going up against Raise Your Hand and Ryan's Shorts, which I love that name, by the way. Jumping out and over, we have a request to take a look at Ghost, of course, so we will do our best to see if we can find Ghost and his teammate. And Ghost is over at Nulsa with his teammate. They have a shotgun. It looks like Anaconda isn't that far from him, so that could be a matchup right here. He's going to be moving up on him right now. It's going to be close. Anaconda with a pistol revolver. Ghost doesn't see him. Looks like Anaconda's actually a little bit further away there. We'll turn on X-rays here to see. Yeah, Anaconda's around that corner. So Ghost and his team are moving up. Pure Waves is taking out Marshman. So 3v4. Anaconda's around this corner. Ghost is going to come up behind this corner. He's trying to see what he's going to do. He doesn't see Anaconda. Ghost does not see Anaconda. Ghost is running right by Anaconda, who is right to his right. Dogbino is taking out Sacred. Ghost is coming around this corner here. Itzatori is going to be coming up. Ghost is behind Itzatori. He's going to go ahead and take shots on Itzatori. And that's going to be a shotgun battle. Itzatori's taking down, and that is it. That team is wiped. Ghost and his team has taken them out. And we'll take care of that. Sorry about the music still going on, guys. I can't hear the music, so we'll fix that for next time as well. Players can sub in. So Ghost and Split Airways, they're gonna be busy for a moment. We'll go ahead and jump over here. I gotta turn up that music volume so I'll hear it next time, but you guys won't have to listen to it. Randing is still over here, hiding out teams. Turk and them are stationary. Everyone's kind of starting to take up their posts right now across the map with some small deaths here. There's no bridge camping right now. We have down to the counter is the zone is starting to move in here, so people are going to start moving around out of the zone. Doesn't look like we have any bridge campers going on. We're going to try and find some places to go where we can find some action here. We'll go ahead and check out Pyro and his team. Pyro and his team looks like right now they have a shotgun, an SK, UMP, a Uzi, and M4 of some type. And they're moving over. Their teammates over here. X-Reed has a UMP and an M16 on his back. He is continuing to loot up. Looks like he has some decent armor and headset as well. Jumping over to Ace Thunder. Ace Thunder has what appears to be an M4. I'm sorry, an AK and a UMP. I was looking at the butt stock, not the actual icon. So that's very nice. We'll go ahead and check out Preacher, see what Preacher has been able to find in the school right now. Preacher has an M4, has level 2 helmet and an SKS, a level 3 backpack. Very, very nice. We'll see if he has any actual additional scope attachments. He's moving really fast. He's basically has some red dots and a 4x scope on the SKS. So very nice for Preacher and his team. Jumping over to Chronic Pudding right now. Chronic Pudding has an AK-47 and an M4. Core Mats, of course, has a AK and Scar. Chills has an M416 and an AK. So nothing too bad there. We'll jump over to... Okay, why is there damage over here? It looks like we have someone's... Oh, Teeter got damaged, I assume, from fall. So Teeter has a Scar and a... Is that a Car 98? And a Car 98. So Teeter got a Scar and a Car 98. Trick has an AK and an M4 with a level 1 helmet, level 2 vest. Horsey has what looks like to be a Car 98 and a UMP. And Cookie Man has a Micro Uzi and a Scar. So good loot so far. We do have some battles going on. We'll jump over to this over here. We'll believe Ace is currently fighting someone. Or he's taking position to fight someone. Like it may have been fall damage. It's his teammate there. Ace has an AK and M4, so he's going to pick those up for the attachment. Mochi has a M16 and SKS. Cockroach has a UMP and Scar, and Turk has a R98 and M16. Very, very, very nice there. Jumping over to I can't even pronounce his name. He's my friend. Grazilla over here, he has a UMP and a shotgun, so he's looking for definitely an AR. Randingo has an M16 and a he has a Scar, a UMP on Machine Gunner and an AK. And Theros, of course, has a SKS, not extended clip with the UMP, and it looks like he has a scope on the SKS as well. So they're going to start coaching. Cockroach currently has a UMP, which we've already done this team, so we're going to jump back over here. We'll have some people rotating in. We'll try and see what we can do. Looks like we'll check over Chris X over here, who's taking some damage. He has an SKS and an M4, so that's going to look good for him and his team. We'll jump over to Liar. Take a look at Liar right now. Looks like in here we have a couple of M16s, Car 98, possibly an AK-47. Vux has a Scar and a Car 98, so he kind of got left by his team. He's trying to get inside. Diesel, we kicked you from the first game you ever played. Sorry to hear that, man. Very sorry about that, Diesel. Nice to see you again, man. So Pure Waves and team are going out here. Let's see if Ghost is able to pick up anything else. Ghost does have a kill. He has only a shotgun right now. So Ghost not really well equipped at the moment. Pure Waves with an AK having struggles with those blue rails, we all do. Sphinx, of course, doesn't have anything else right now. And Don Pino trying to get into the zone. Looks like he has an AK-47 on his back and a Scar. Moving over to Vux, of course, and his team. We'll jump over to Jeb Jeb. We haven't taken a look at them recently. UMP and M416. Greg Arnold has an AK-47 currently equipped with a holoscope and a micro Uzi. Pure Ways has an AK. He's just sitting inside right now. Yolo Dolo with his M4 and Car 98. Looks like he's doing good. Yeah, it's Car 98. And we'll jump back out here. We'll see some teams taking damage. We do have some teams coming in focus here. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here. We have a team at the U, team at Rozok. The teams in George Pole are going to start getting out of there. Mochi and SD, Turk and his team are going southbound. So some cars are moving. Trying to find you guys some action. Please stand by. McCoy and team are currently on the coast. They're looking for a boat. It looks like they have not found one. They're going to be swimming, and they need to start swimming quickly. It's going to take them about a minute, maybe a minute and a half to get across the water. Then they got to get to the zone, which is probably another 35-second to 45-second run. So that'll be a push for them. Harambe for... I'm hearing shots. Harambe Forever and team moving across up onto what we call the Camel Hump Hill. I did hear shots on the screen, everybody. I am trying to see where the action is to get you some action. Please stand by. Severnia, Yasnoya, everyone's leaving Yasnoya right now. Teeter God, Amnesia, Grazilla, Ace, and his teammates are moving out as well, so we'll go ahead and follow them out. They're going to take this path. For those of you that know the direction they're going right now, just want to kind of follow them. If you look right now, this hill right here, you got to be careful when you come across this hill. It's one thing when you're leaving George Hole, this little hill area here. If you come across that hill on the upper side, there's a lot of rocks and trees, but there's also this big house here with this big ditch. So a lot of people tend to lose their cars right here in this area as they come across the hill. So just a little tactical thing to know. One of the things about driving around on this is it really, really helps you. Looks like Mochi and them are actually going to go ahead and look for this drop. So knowing the fields and where you're going is very important. Knowing and understanding. We do have some battles here, so we're going to jump over to them. So Penguin is currently down. Where they're getting shot from, looks like they're getting surrounded right now by Raise Your What. Taco is looking like Taco is going to go out here for the flank. So we're going to drop down the visibility again. Try and get back to what we can see here. Raise Your Hot is, of course, going around over there. Talon Merc is going to come around the outside as well. Sheikh Zula is up on top over here. Let's see if we can get a picture of what Sheikh Zula is seeing. He's got that SKS. Oh! And just as we get on him, Tech Resist knocks out Theros, and Sheikh Zula is knocked down by Sovo. So Theros and Tech Resist are battling as well on the other side somewhere. So we'll try and see if we can find out where that battle is and jump over to that battle. Harambe Forever and his team. Tech Resist. So Tech Resist knocked out Theros, and I think at that point Theros is dead. They killed with a headshot. So very unfortunate for Theros and his team to lose their player. Yolo Dolo is going to be bombing inside of the site right now. So we have a little battle in Razak. I think we're going to jump over to Yolo Dolo. We're going to follow Yolo Dolo down this hill as best we can. Here we go. We're going to follow them in here, over here, see what we can do. They are coming in between teams, and they're getting lit up by the teams there. Taking shots from both compounds, realizing that they have to reposition themselves. But Chris Tack and them are going to come around and circle around to the outside over here, and they'll have to find a new position. Although they are heading, they are rolling. They did roll their vehicle now. They are stuck between two teams. There's a team just right next to them to the north and the south up on here. So it'll be very interesting to see what they can do over here. We'll jump over to Oververtus and his team over here. Looks like they have some good sniper rifles set up, or at least some good ARs with scopes. Alright, so they are repositioning over there. We'll jump back over to Razak, up to Sheikh, who is on top, no helmet, with his Scar. Go ahead and start to heal up there. Talamerk still trying to make that move around. Day Clan still trying to move around as well. We'll jump up over here and see if we can see anything. Talamerk and his team repositioning themselves around. The zone is for them. We have Pyro DB coming into the back of here, so we're jumping to Pyro DB and his team. They're going to start taking shots. So look at these positions of the shots over here. Juicy on them. So they can see Sovo. So 3. Penguin is coming up. Sovo's been knocked down. So again, another little town battle here. Very nice to hang out with. and we'll continue to follow these teams right now. Looks like Liar has knocked out Hombre Forever with a frag grenade and tech resist. So, and Liar has gone ahead and killed them with the Scar. So congratulations to Liar for getting the kill. Sorry, we weren't able to see that one. Got more battles going on. We'll jump over to these battles here. Sorry, the cameras were stuck at the moment. I am repositioning them. So Noxian and his teammate, I Am Trash, is looking to push off here. Liar is up on top. I Am Trash is, I believe, down, crawling out. Noxian is over. Not really a chance to help his teammate. He's going to get taken out over there. So Noxian is now down by himself. Getting lit up, doing his best. Going to close the door. Not really going to help because he's going to get shot through the door. Doesn't look like he has his level 3 helmet armor. He's going to go ahead and start managing his wounds. That's all he can really do at this point. The other team should go ahead and take the initiative and push him. He has closed the door. I believe. Yes, he's closed the door. Yes, he's closed the door. Turn on X-ray. And laying inside. So Liar and his team going to go ahead and take this triple deck up here. We have had another zone convergence come down, so there's going to be another zone. Rozhok is going to become even more of a hotbed right now. Penguin and their team are out there fighting right now. They're fighting against Randingo and Gaza Machine Gunner. So they're going to go ahead and fall off. Machine Gunner is, of course, trying to get back to his team, finding a safe place. Penguin and Savoy are on over here. We'll jump over, take a look at Randingo, see what Randingo is going to do here. He should have a shot at Penguin. He's trying to eliminate and finish off that last player. Penguin's going to go ahead and take another shot here. They're just trying to eliminate the down player who's getting picked up on the Game's coming in from Savoy. Moving across. They're going to go ahead. Machine Gunner's been picked up. So we're going to go ahead and move over. Teeth the God just killed Stormy Bear. So that is very nice. We're going to go ahead and jump around, see where else we can see. People have kind of gathered up here. We have 3 teams in Rozhok. Top tier, second tier, third tier. Another tier team out there on the other side. So really, if you look at Rozhok in 3 tiers, this is the high ground. This is the second high ground. This is the low ground. And then kind of just another one over there. So really, you can see the angles on those hills as well. So moving over. A couple of teams on the outside over here. If there is Ghost is not doing anything, Greg Arnold and his team will jump over to them. That should be an interesting battle right here. They might be defending as stuff comes in, so we'll go to an X-ray view and try and look outside. They're going to get inside the zone and inside the wall. Ghost and his team are coming around from the outside. Sphinx, Jub, Don Bino, and Pure Ways, Jeb, and Gold Streams are still in here. They're going to start backing off. They were trying to loot, I guess. And they're going to get the corner of this wall. So people are going to be coming around the outside here, moving into the zone. The zone has even updated for them, so to speak. Ghost is going to be coming in here very shortly. We'll see what Ghost sees as Ghost comes in. Ghost is going to come up on a player. He's going to wait. He's patient. Tries to take a shot, takes down the player. Now going to get spotted out. Jeb's going to get down. Gold's not going to realize Ghost is right there. Going to come around the outside now. Ghost is going to take another shot. Ghost is going to get knocked down. And you will see the death of Ghost here in a second. Nope, Ghost is going to get picked up by his team. Yep, Sphinx is going to go around the outside. Sphinx is just going to YOLO right now. Sphinx is going to go ahead and try and pick up his teammate, or loot it. Nope, that's it. Sphinx is on the team. They were able to wipe the team. Nice job. So we're going to go ahead and jump out of this view over here and move to another area. We have a drop, 2 drops coming in. that are just outside the zone, outside the current zone. Rozak zone is moving over here. Penguin is about to come in, so we're going to go ahead and march over to these teams as they start to move over here. Machine Gunner and Brazil are over there. Penguin is over here. Jump over to Penguin, see what Penguin can see. Gringos and Nerf Gunner Walker are battling in another area over here. We have two teams so close to each other, though. I want to try and keep active focus here. Randingo is taking shots right there. News are going to come in against Randingo. X-Reed has been killed. X-Reed killed Yolo Dolo. Penguin is looking to aim in this house. The double red is still inside the zone. More nades are going to come out there. This team is going to kind of move around here, see what they can do. Dropping some smokes. And Penguin is shot down. His helmet has been taken off. So he's going to go ahead and continue to run out here and reposition. The only problem is Penguin is running up behind their room team right now. So that's going to be taking some shots on them as well. Talon Merc is also down half health. Penguin has been dropped down. Rendingo knocked him out finally with a scar. Amazing shot from where Rendingo was, to be honest. That was over the hill. That was actually a pretty impressive shot. Down that hill through that smoke. Talon Merc has also been knocked down, so we'll jump over to Declan, see if Declan can see anything for his team. Declan's already repositioned himself. He's kind of left his team out at this point. I think he's just playing for position at this point. Knowing that he can't reach his teammates in time, they're going to both drop. Because that open space between is covered by two teams. Please, everyone, try and keep the chat as positive as possible, please. Chris Stack taking some shots over there. We have a purple teammate. Liar and his teammate Chris Stack have only Virtus and Arnold in a pinch right here. Multiple teams are in a pinch right here, but they do have to move outside the area. Chris Stack is being knocked down by Raise Your Hand and Shakesu over here. Shakesu went ahead and knocked out Vooks. More battles going on. We're going to jump over to Machine Gunner and his teammates. Or try to. The computer is locked up, sorry. Brazilla is trying to do his best over here with the 16, trying to knock down some players. Pyro D in his sights on the other side of there. Randigo has taken another one down. 36 players remaining right now. We're going to jump back inside, move up. Ghost and his teammates have taken over U right now. PyroDB and Kingaros and two teams in the water. Kingaros, Dan DeVito, and X are now in the water. The Bushwookies doing it yet again. Lots of players down outside the zone. Lots of players trying to get into the zone. So let's see who survives. This is a bloodbath. Really hard to focus on who's going to get killed here, where they're going to go. We're going to go with Razor Hot right now. Razor Hot is going to try and get into the zone. Chronicle Pudding has knocked out Trick 2G and killed him. Randingo finally killed Ryan and Shake Zula. Danny DeVito and Ace of Thunder finally killed with a scar. Juicy John died outside the play zone. Arnaldo knocked out Zern. And the game is frozen. I have to jump. We've jumped back over to Declan, who is now outside the zone, but still in good position. We're going to jump away from him right now. We have outside this house right now, we have Grizilla, Rendingo, and Machine Gunner still inside. Arnado and Only First on the outside. Pyro DB as well. both. One down, one up. Ghost and his teammates not doing anything at the moment. They're kind of set for the next zone. Liar and Chris Stack are trying to get into the zone. Liar's in the zone. Chris Stack's going to try and get position. Dakelin's up on top. We have another team over here. We have a team shooting. Ace is coming in. Don Bino is actually outside running around the walls. Great place to be to defend here for the end. We'll try to keep as much overview as we can. Players are positioning themselves. We're going to turn on the X-ray event for you. Machine Gunner and his team needs to get out of there. Grizilla's taking out only Virtus. Pyro DB is going to be coming up as well. McCoy, Daily Pig, and Twitch Amazon are in the houses just to the south over here. You can see the area, the final area of the map is going to include this big house and this edge of the small house and this hill. So this hill has 2 ridges over here. So 21 people left alive. Here we go. This is a great, look at this great wall they have for this defense here. Wow, well positioned by Ghost and his team. They're RNG of the zone. Liar and his team are getting the last bit of fighting here. They're trying to take down. Liar is currently down at half health. He has backed off down the hill. They're going into Preacher. The zone's coming in, so the zone is going to chunk. Liar knocked down 1, 2. So there is at least 1 player over here knocked down. 2 players knocked down. 3 players knocked down. 1's trying to get picked up. Not really sure if this is the best option here. You got to get to the zone. Your players should be crawling in the zone. If you're this close to the zone, you should be crawling in. You don't want to be outside the zone to get chunked, and you see why, because you just drop right away. So Chronic Pudding has no choice but to come in, take position over here. We'll jump back over to Pyro D. Grizilla has been killed by Pyro DD. Ghost and his team will jump over to them right now. Let's see what they're doing. Ghost is getting some shots on there. Micro Chills finally died outside the zone. Liar killed Chronic Pudding. Chris Stack killed Preacher, and Liar killed Chromatics. Ghost is healing right now, so we'll get off of Ghost while he's healing. Don Bino, still a team left of 4. We have 1 full team left and several half teams, so they are repositioning. Chris Stack K outside. Brandingo Machine Gunner are going to have to move around the outside here if they're going to get any there. Liar and Chris Stack. Chris Stack is currently down, so he's going to try and get position. Liar's going to stay there. The green and the maroon teams are over here. Turk is currently crawling into the zone. I don't know if anyone knows this is still the Dawn Pig up here. We'll jump inside, see what these guys are seeing. Looks like he's just looking straight down. To get out of this house, these guys are going to take crazy damage to get out of this house. And they're getting shot from just about everywhere. So that'll be very interesting. I mean, you're in that house, you're kind of trapped yourself in there. I mean, if the zone ends on you, that's great, but it's not going to. Ghost is going ahead to take down. Turk is killed Ghost. So Turk is down. He is knocked down right now. Ghost has been taken out. Pure Waves and his teammates are going to move down. McCoy and Twitch and them are outside the house now. They're positioning. Conqueror's Gold Star is being pushed by Liar and Chris Stack. Machine Gunner and Rendingo are on the top over here. We'll jump down to this final little battle over here. 2 teams battling out right now. Guns are on full auto. McCoy needs to be taken out, and that'll drop that team. Liar has been taken down. Sphinx has been taken down. Dombino. And that is it for that. We're going to jump over 8 left alive right here. Splits is running for the hill. Machine Gunner and Rendingo. He's going to get shot right here. Splits is going to go ahead and take him down and then go down himself. Machine Gunner is going to be in this bush and hiding. Sphinx is just going to do the crawl. We have just down to 3 teams left remaining right now. And it's down to Sphinx Rendingo. And he's using a first aid. And Machine Gunner is going to be picked up. Sphinx is going to be smart here. He's going to wait. And he's going to finish this off right here. And there you go. Sphinx with 4 kills. Sphinx Savino goes to Pure Ways, wrapping out the game. Very impressive for everyone. Nice little battle again there. So very, very, very fun. Good, solid strategy from there. I think some of the positioning of the teams helped. I think there was definitely some good pushes in positioning. Everyone was using the terrain. Not a lot of very, very fast on moving as far as I like to go. I think mostly where we are, I think whenever joining us again, we're going to have a 5-minute break between this round. So I'm going to be getting the information over as fast as possible. So the scores are going. There you go. And we'll be back to you in just 5 minutes. We're going to do a startup in 5 minutes, everybody. So thank you very much for waiting. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Hey everyone, welcome. We are now starting up the servers. The servers are locked in. Servers are having started. We are going through the process now of getting them warmed up. The command is going through. I want to thank you all. Make sure you check out the events we're posting there. This is the final round tonight. I'm going to jump up to my live channel. The music is turned off again. Once the servers get started, I see the server screen going through. We do have a team that is playing with one player down, which they were able to do due to internet outage. The player said he doesn't know when his power internet's coming back on. They said go ahead and play. So per their request, we're going to go ahead and start the match. So we want to thank them for that. So that is team number 10 is going to be playing down a player. The match has started. We're going to go ahead and jump into our ESU screen. I want to remind you, ESUonline.com, ESU League, you can go and check out our new events that are coming up. You can also follow them on Twitter and Twitch. We'd like to thank our viewers on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch TV for stopping by and supporting both the streams today on all the channels and also supporting the league. Remember, we have duos tournaments coming up on Sunday night. We have duos and squads every week right now scheduled for Season 1 or Early Access Season 2 to see how we can continue to grow and improve. As soon as we have more access features such as multiple casters, multiple people to view the games, we will be adding those in as fast as we can as they become available through the PlayerUnknown interface for the game. If you'd like to sign up for a tournament, make sure you go to ESUleague.com. You follow us on Twitch and Twitter as well. Hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you hit that follow button on Apaco. I do appreciate it. I do casting. I do play some games. I'm a top 100 player for Early Access Season 1. Top 30 player for Alpha and Beta, and also a caster for ESCA and ECS for CSGO as well. So lots of stuff going on with my channel, so you're welcome to come by here and hang out. The server is doing the countdown now. We're down to 40 seconds. We're going in. The music is off. The game will be live. We'll be going over our overview of the map again. I want to say that last game was pretty nice at the end. A little bit fast. I did like the finish of the game outside of Milta. The first one a little bit better outside of the Milta factory. That one had a lot of good positioning. This last game, using the walls, had a lot of good positioning for Ghost and his team, and using the houses as well. So I thought we really saw some good solid gameplay. The RNG at the end with where the zone plays does play a lot, but you have to compensate for that in your movement. And that chooses your position, where you think you're going to go, and then how the RNG is going to affect you. So not only do you have to worry about, hey, yes, this will be great if it gets here, but if it doesn't get here, where are we going to go? So here we go. Everyone is coming on. The plane has started up. We are doing a northwest to southeast path. So this is going to be going right over here for George Pole and Zarky. People are going to drop out. Probably go to Severny, Zarky, and all over George Pole. So we should see some really teams go there. We should see some teams stretch to Gatka, probably not to Primorsk. We'll definitely see at least one team go to Yasnaya, of course. And of course, we'll have Novo, Milta, and Milta Power. And probably some people will stretch to military base. We might have some people go to Pachinki. It is possible, they'll hit apartments in Pachinki over here. I doubt we'll have people go to Primorsk. That would be unlikely, or this coast, or even over on this side of the map. Maybe Lipovka. But we can see the teams are showing up. No one went to George Pole. No one went to George Pole. The best loot in the game can be found in these 3 buildings here, these 6 here, these 3 here, and then in this compound. Also right over here and right over here. This is some of the best loot area of the game, the best concentrated loot, and not a single team went there. They were all going other places. That's just amazing to me. Penguin and his team down here actually could make a transition. We have at least what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 teams possibly going for Yasnaya. And again, Yasnaya, if you want to go Yasnaya loot, these 2 buildings right here, this complex right here, and this complex right here are generally some of the best loot in the game. These tier 3 buildings here generally always make me happy as a player. So the last map looks like we're going to have some contention right there. We have some battles going on. Pachinki, no, there's 2 teams in Pachinki, so no battles yet. Some fall damage. Pure Waves and Ghost, their team, are going to be doing a long pull. I don't know if they're going to go to Prim, but they could. We have one team already over in Novo. Another team going towards military base as well. We're going to try and see if we have any battles coming up right now. We had a team go to Lip. We had a team in Severnier, a team over here at firing range, and no one at George Pole. So George Pole is going to be a late loot spot for everybody, even though there's no one there. I mean, that is just amazing. That is just amazing to me. Where do we want to start? We're going to start off on Yasnaya. We're going to go ahead and jump over to our Randingo, see what Randingo's already gotten. He is over here next to the 3. He has just a pistol and a frying pan, so not much on Randingo. Jump over to Theros. Theros has a shotgun and a M16. He is over looting the other tier 3 houses, brick houses. We'll jump over to Machine Gunner. Machine Gunner has an M16 and a UMP. Just starting out killing. Brazil has a Scar and nothing really else. We'll jump over to Young Sloths. Young Sloths has a Micro Uzi and a Scar. Cookie Man has an AK with a red dot on it. Nope, a 2-time scope on that for Cookie Man. We'll go over to Trick 2G. Trick 2G has a Scar and believe a shotgun. He's over in the police station with some good visibility over there. T2 God looks like he's picked up a Micro Uzi, has a level 3 backpack, has a chance to pick some other things up. He's going to pick up some ammo and move on from there. Noxian's taking some damage, so we'll jump over to Noxian. Oh, it looks like he just fell for some damage right there. Jump back over to Turk and his teammates. They're moving around. Where are they heading? They're heading outside. They've decided that Yasnaya is way too busy, so they're going to start heading to the zone. Teams over here are going to start to have to head to the zone very soon. The Primorse team, I'm sorry, the Lip team is going to have to head to the zone too. Mashman is over here. I'm not sure why Mashman is getting damaged. We're going to jump over and see what Mashman's doing. Mashman of currently near his teammates. I don't understand why he's being flagged red for me right now. A couple of the teams in Primorsk are still separated by the road, so nothing really to see there. Ghost and his team, we'll jump over to Ghost, say hello over here. Ghost has an M16 and a Scar. There is a plane flying overhead. Let's take a look and see where that plane went. The plane dropped the package north, right over Gatka. So no teams are near Gatka. I don't know if any teams are going to be able to see that. Sphinx is going for a car. Nope, they have a Dacia. So they might go for that over there. It's an interesting place to be. Jumping back over here to Yasnaya. Looks like we have the 2 squads over here. Cookie and Trick 2D, Grizzilla and Randy. Those 2 squads could come to some combination here in some battles pretty soon. I would love to see that. Razak is pretty quiet. There's no one camping bridge right now. We have a team in Novo. We have 2 teams in military. It looks like Christak is actually stalking one of those teams. We're going to jump over to Christak right now. So Christak is actually stalking this other team. They have definitely been doing some fights right now, so we're going to cut down the range of fire here. So they're moving out with a Dacia. Christak's going to take some shots, and they're just going to get out of there. So they executed it out of there. They're done. They're out. They've gotten their loot, and they'll move on from there. Liar has a M4, and it looks like the other gentlemen have some more decent items as well. Everyone at least has a Scar or an AR on this team, so good for them. Tier 3 loot work for them. Ghost Hunters are going to go down to the base of it. I think they're going to grab a boat and go this way. I mean, they could go back around the road and get some more loot in this direction. It is possible, but we can see what happens there. Sorry, folks, pausing just for a moment right now. If you want to check out the live scores, please make sure you can do that anytime you want for the previous 2 matches. They are available. Type !event in Apaku's channel, and that will be shared with you. I will broadcast to other channels momentarily. Looks like everyone in Yasnaya is kind of going their separate ways. Machine Gunner and his team are going to go up the northern route. They'll probably hit in this direction. Oops, sorry. They'll probably hit this direction, try to find a car, and go out. Trick 2G and his team are going to probably go this way, looking for a car somewhere along this road. Still no one in George Pole looting. Ghost and his team are going to go hit Primorsk. Vux and their team are still over there. Ghost Onage and his team doing a little bit of final looting down there. Twitch and Amazon, of course, over at Milta Power, not really doing a lot there. Phillips, Chill FPS, and Chronic Pudding, their team stationed right outside of Severnier, on the road to Kathmandu, so to speak. And X Reed and his team fully going in over there. So we'll check them out momentarily. Let's go check on Danny DeVito. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So we have a shotgun and an M4. King Ross, we have a AK and an Uzi. Danny DeVito, we have a suppressed UMP and an M16. And Zergen, we have a UMP and a auto shotgun, I believe. Nope, I'm sorry, that's an M16. So they have done some good looting there. They're going to need to start moving for the zone. They're not that far off, so they'll be okay. But they need to start moving. Trick 2G and his team need to start moving. Severnier needs to start moving as well. People are starting to move off. There is no bridge camping, looks like, right now, unless Ryan Short's going to bridge camp, but I don't believe he will. Mooch and Turk have kind of looted. Let's jump over to them right now, see what they've got. Mooch has an M4, no helmet, so that's not good. Turk has level 2 helmet, M4, and AK. Cockroach has a 16 and a shotgun. And Ace 2 has a level 3 helmet and a micro Uzi. So not a lot there. So he definitely is hoping for more of an advanced option here coming up. Going over to Ryan Short, who's making his way over this way. So he's about to hit this team right now. So he's going to come up on the green team. There's a Dacia over here. They're kind of in the middle driving. You're going to take some shots right now. And Ryan is driving the vehicle. He's a little bit lit up right now. There's shots going to be taking. And they're going to keep on going. They're just going to get into the zone and reposition out. So not much they can do there. They have some AKs, level 3 backpacks, UMP. So nothing else really. It looks like we have some kills over here also. We're going to jump up and try to see where those kills were. Looks like we finally got the battle in remorse that we were hoping for, but it came a little late there. We have over here Raise Your Heart and Ryan and Chibo. So Chibo already got 2 kills. We'll jump over to Chibo. We're spectating him right now. Only Virtus is over here with his teammate as well. We're going to turn on X-Ray and see what we can see for these two teams. So they're moving through. Looks like Raise Your Heart and join them have gone ahead and left the area. So that is unfortunate. We did not get to see that battle. Church and their team need to get out of there. The zone's coming in on them. Machine Gunner and Rending on their team almost made it into the zone over here. Chill FPS and them, I'm not really sure why they're hanging out inside the zone so much over there. Twitch Amazon is moving in. They have a vehicle. They're taking that hard road in. Some boats are coming in as well. So Vux, Ghost Ownage are going to be coming in here against Ghost and Pureways. We'll jump over to Ghost Ownage and his team coming in on the boats. Looks like they have some VSSs, some AKs, some SKSs, taking some shots on the side. Moving across as they go. They're going to go ahead and land towards the most Prim. As they land in Prim, they're going to be coming up against the 14. So the question is Pureways is going to hear this. He's moving back. He's going to cross here. Domino is going to start looking around here. These guys really need to get into the zone. And now they're kind of pinched now. They have their Dacia in place, and they don't get in and out. But they really have position. So we'll jump over to Domino, who is level 1. Looks like he's level 1 kitted out with a SCAR and a shotgun. He is going to pick up the first aid kit right there. We'll jump over to Pureways right now. Pureways has a SCAR and doesn't look like he's a secondary weapon. Level 2 helmet. Sphinx has a UMP and an M16. And we'll jump over to Ghost, who has a SCAR, an SKS and an M16. Yolo Dolo, of course, now on the hill above Prim. They're going to try and get the teams that are coming out of Prim right now. Very smart move with his M16 silenced, so he's going to get position over this hill along the border and try and get some kills here. Pure Ways, not that far behind. Bucks is his team, Christak and Liar. So they're going to be engaging Ghost and his team very soon. So we'll keep an eye on this right now. We'll try and follow this as these two teams move. I thought Ghost and his team would have taken their Dotsie out of there, but for some reason they did not choose to do so. So we can see Sphinx on the Splinks on the X-ray, but I'm not sure if Buck's going. Nope. He's grabbed the Dacia. They've heard the Dacia move now. They're going to go. They'll light this thing up as soon as they can see it. Liar's going to go ahead and take shots momentarily, I believe. They're still trying to get a line on this. Yep. And they're not going to take the shot. They're going to wait. Here comes the call out. There's car stopping. White. 3-2. There's a shot. Silent shot. They're going to try to take out the driver. They're going to light up. The driver's been taken down. They've killed the driver, so Bucks has been killed. Pureways has had to jump back over to get in the driver's seat, but the car's going to blow up. So Pureways drops out. Pureways is killed by the vehicle explosion. Ghost and Don Bino now on their own. We'll go ahead and jump over to Ghost's view if we can. Don Bino, of course, in there. Ghost now realizing that he has to get away. He has a very long way to go to get out of here, and he has to go through at least 2 teams. So we're going to go ahead and monitor that situation. So we're going to go ahead and let those teams continue to battle a little bit over there. We'll see if we can find any more battles along the edge. We have a couple of teams along the edge right now that aren't really doing that much. We have no one fighting there. We have one team in Pachinki. Apartments at school should be moving out. Tricky G and them have gone back. They're going back for T-Tagad. I think T-Tagad actually was not able to get a vehicle or may have flipped his vehicle. Razor Hot has just knocked out 2 players. Tech Resist, and looks like Trick has come back for his teammate. Very kind of him to do so. Chill Phillips and Machine Gunner, they're all hanging out in the house waiting for Red Zone to pass. We do have some deaths up here, so we'll try and jump over to these. Sorry, the world. Looks like we had a squad wipe over here. Razor Hot was able to work with his team on getting that. They have now picked up Scars, UMPs, and an M24, so a sniper rifle on John 1. So very, very interesting, man. Just very, very interesting on there, man. It splits. Yeah, it's a little hard to read on the screen. I'm sorry, man. My eyes aren't as good as yours. So moving back on over here, we're going to have a couple of teams getting in. Cookie Man's moving in, Machine Gunner's moving in. So we're going to go ahead and capture. We're going to try and jump to Cookie, who is coming on a motorcycle. Going to come on a low road over here. Should be coming up against Machine Gunner, and then he's actually north. So we'll jump over to Dingo and his teammates. They hear the motorcycle, but they can't really see anything or do anything about it at the moment. Brazil then, so the motorcycle takes a dump in the water. Everyone's going to take a shot at it probably. They'll wait for those guys to come out. You can see Rendingo already zeroed in on that. Guys are out of the water. This is how you can tell people that are good in this game. They wait for their shots. Here comes the shot. So 1, 2, 3. They know which one to focus on. There's 2 people shooting at the same guy at once, so they can get their knockdown, faster hits. They've done with their job. They've gone ahead and killed one. They're going to start moving on right now. They know they're in the zone. They know the other team's in the zone. Sacred and Marksman are moving in here. Ghost Onage is over on the other side. Ghost has now made it all the way over. Good for him. No one looted George Pole again. South George Pole was completely unlooted. And there was a box over here. So we'll jump over to Chill FPS. Chill FPS and his team are up here. They're going to be coming right over this ridge. Onto at least 2 other teams. We know Rendingo and them are off to the east over there. So that's a 3-person squad they're going to have to deal with. And then moving down this hill right now, they're going to come up against Juicy John, Reed, Ace Thunder, and Pyro B. So we'll jump over to Chromatic to see what he has. He has a silenced Scar, so that's going to be helpful there. Creature has a M16 and a shotgun. Chronic Pudding has an M4 and looks like a micro Uzi, and Chill FPS again with an M4 and 16. So they know someone's probably in that house. They're gonna wait for that house to see. They're gonna rotate around the house, or at least FPS is gonna move around the house. We'll jump over to X Reed right now, who is inside the house. He has an AK and M4. Ace of Thunder, of course, with a Scar and a micro Uzi. Juicy John with the scars on the outside with UMP and a frying pan, level 2 and level 2 backpack, level 2 helmet. Watching the guys cross the street here, they don't want to shoot unless they have to, unless they all can get a shot on them. So let's see if we get some action here. Brazil's knocked out Youth Slots, by the way. That's a little bit farther away from us. They're just letting these guys pass. So this tells me that they don't have a lot of scopes, or they're just going to wait and shoot a Chill FPS here in a moment. Trick to shoot kills the boy and kills with him. They waited, they focused on Chill FPS. Don't have a lot of scopes. Juicy John's been taking some damage there. Yeah, they don't have any long range scopes. Just a couple of red dots and hollows. Jump over to X Reed. Sorry, it's not jumping. Let me jump over. X Reed with no Pyro DB. 1-2 times scope across the team, so not a lot of scopes right there. Chill FPS, of course, is just gonna chill, lay down. We'll jump back over here, everyone. Trick is over looting, looks like. He's picking up a teammate. So he's gonna go ahead and finish. Nope. He's going to throw down a smoke and try and pick up his teammate. Very smart play. So only one other player, so 3 players left here. Trick TG leading a squad with 2 kills. Right now on the server, folks, we're going to try and see who the top killer on the server is right now. The top killer looks like Razor Hot with 3 is the top killer. Top team killer right now is Chai Bao. Over. So we're going to let these guys heal up a little bit over there. T2 God is, of course, over in Watertown, and they're going to have to get inside the zone pretty soon here. Sacred, their team are moving in as fast as they can. Ghost Ownage, we're going to jump over to Ghost, who should be in the middle of the field right now. He's hearing vehicles drive around him, so hopefully Ghost can find someone to take a shot at here, but he is kind of in the middle open. So he's going to continue to run in as best he can. Going to go ahead and turn on X-ray mode for a moment here. See if we see when you do have people on top of the mountains, and we're going to drop our visibility down a little bit further so we can cut down on the chatter. 48 people remaining in the zone. We have 39 seconds till the zone starts moving in. A couple teams are on the far outside. This side, of course, will be the fast-moving side. The slow side over here. Trick will be able to probably get to Teat to help them out so they'll get in. But I am concerned that we do have a team in the ruins. We have a team just outside the ruins. We have a team, 2 teams facing off each other on either sides of the river over here. And I think that's where we're hearing Chill FPS shots. Chill FPS is definitely taking shots. They're taking shots at Pyro B and his team. Take a look at Chronic Pudding. Chronic Pudding is going to fall back. Creature is up on the rocks with, again, a hollow scope, so no long sights there. Trying to see what Chromag has here. He has a 2-time scope. So 2-time scope seems to be the best scope for either of these teams right now. So no real advantage there either way. Trick and his boys are healing up. T-God's already inside. Looks like Trick and his team, they fell. Their bike crashed. Their bike crashed. They're taking painkillers. They're gonna try and run to the zone. So good for them. Oh, they got away in the zone. So good for them. So we're gonna go ahead and jump over to Sav, who is up on top. Sav's gonna be able to take some shots over here. He's probably didn't see T-God. He may have seen T-God. Not really sure what we can call there. I think he did. He's just gonna reposition himself. Gonna get into the zone and get to his team, which is in church. Machine Gunner and his team are on the other side over there. We're going to jump up to Daklin, who is, of course, up high. He has the Car 98, and he also has a Scar. So he knows people are probably going to be coming in from Watertown. So he's going to be able to see this. Probably knows about T-God. They hear the car right now, so the car's going to cross. He might take a shot, he might not. If they stop and they flipped a little bit, they jumped out. So here comes the shots from T-God. He doesn't have a scope. He just has a red dot. But a red dot with a car 98 is just a little bit. My mic volume up just a little bit. My mic volume is actually up pretty high. Okay, there we go. So he's still looking. He doesn't have a scope on his car 98, so I don't know if his team didn't want to give him one or whatever. But that is Talonmark has knocked down Young Sloth. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get to pick him up. Teeter and Trick are right next to each other. They're gonna have to move out of the zone here. So the church team is gonna get looking like they're gonna get out of here pretty soon. We have multiple teams taking fire across the river. PyroDB and his team as well. We're going to try and stay focused here on Talonmark and this church battle with the walls because it should be interesting, but I'm not really sure that they're going to do much here. Talonmark's going to throw a nade. It shouldn't land anywhere close to them. Right on this side of the wall, so not that bad. Isatorian Sacred finally took out a team, so we're going to jump up over here to them and see what they're up to right now. So we have at least a mountain battle here for the end, so it should be fun. We have people at Crater, we have people healing up here. We have X-Ray and Pyro B, you're going to be moving up. We have Ryan's hot up on top of the mountain. We have Liar and him moving around. We have a couple of downs over here, so we're going to jump over to Ghost, who is by himself dying now, I believe, at the very, very end of all things. And Ghost, of course, trying to survive. He's inside this little wall hole here. Doesn't look like Ghost has any more meds left as well. He does have a dossier.
I'm not sure what I've done to offend you.
Thank you so much for the bits, by the way. And the cheer. And he's going to get pushed. And Ghost is going to go ahead and take down only Virtus, or at least knock him down. Don't think he's going to duck. He's going to just take the kill shot and reposition himself. So nice work by Ghost. Blast on the outside over here, so Ghost is gonna play this game. We're gonna stick here with Ghost in this game. He's gonna push Blob, and that's it. Blob's on full auto, and that was it for Ghost, unfortunately. Moving back over, we have Danny DeVito out over here playing Bushwicky as usual inside of what we call the shit shack. Amnesia and King Ross moving into the zone. We're gonna jump over to Liar, who is over here in B-Brawl. Stormy Bear. Looks like they're looting up some bodies right now. Ryan is stored up on top of the mountain with his scar. John looking over the valley below. Arnold went ahead and knocked out Vux. Try and see if we can see some more quick battles here. Please give me a moment. So Blah and their team able to knock down a couple. Blah is currently knocked down. Amnesia and King Ross are currently knocked down. Dane DeVito, the last one surviving his team right now. He's not near his team. He needs to get to his team to support his team. Danny, what are you doing, man? Zer's up there. Zer's going to go ahead and res one. I don't understand why Danny DeVito is not moving to help his team. Is he not in a position to move his team? Is he not? I don't know why that is not happening. There's a minute 26 in the zone update. We'll go over to Arnado, who is by himself, going to try and move up this mountain as best as he can. Chronic Pudding, of course, jumping over to his side. He's outside. He's on the edge of the zone. He can look in here. He's from Yale Houses. He sees people. Danny DeVito is just on the right side of his vision here. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to see him in that shack or not. Those hills are very, very, very there. Trackpad games, give me 1 second. I will get you the stats, okay? There you go, Trackpad stats. Just taking those shots with that 2x scope. Doing the job right there. Danny DeVito has dropped, so he definitely out of position there. Ghost Stone and Jolo Dolo, we're going to jump over to them right now and see if we can see this battle going on the hill. We see Ghost Stone and pushing up. A nade is being thrown up here. So Chrisek is going to go ahead and try and do what he can. Getting pushed from two different sides, and he's going to drop here in a second. Will he get any shots on here? Stormy Bear is going to come around the backside. Take out Yellow Doe. Yellow Doe's down now. Once Chris goes down, that'll be it. Chris is in this little crevice here, and that is it. They have dropped out. Nice job, team. Nice push up there. We have Ray's hot up here, so the hill is getting hot, as we like to say. Players are moving up around each other. We're going to turn on X-ray so it's a little bit easier to see on here. Randingo, Machine Gunner, and Theros are moving up the hill. Theros, Machine Gunner is outside. Randingo is going to be close here. Not sure if he knows there's teams to the east and west of him, but that's going to be happening. Everyone's taking damage. We've lost 2 players to the zone so far. 3 players to the zone are dropping right now. We're down to 23. Randingo is in the zone for his team, but he has a team coming up right behind him over here. Marshman and them are going to take out some battles, so there's more battles going on here. The X-Rays. Juicy, Ryan Short, and Ray's Hot are battling Marshman and Sacred. Anaconda and its Satori are up there as well. The battle's going to have to move down the hill. You see the bodies just falling down the hill. Very interesting there. Theros and Randingo, of course, are on the top side. Looks like we lost that other team completely to the zone. Theros has dropped out to the zone. Only Randingo remains for his team. Anaconda is currently moving over, and Sacred wipes that out, so that is it. Nice job by Sacred killing Ryan Short and Ray's Hot. So that's wiped there. Randingo and Ghost Ownage are really close to each other. Don't know if they know that they're really close to each other. Randingo has his UMP out. Let's see if we can follow this action here. Ghost Ownage is down on the bottom. Lots of a couple of teams left here. We do have a couple teams left. We have a lot of solos, but a couple of teams left. So that will be very interesting. There was a drop over here, so people did get that drop. Everyone has to come off the hill. So Randingo is going to come down. He'll be behind Ghost Ownage. Ace Thunder. Arnado is just going to be a Bushwookie. King Ross is on the outside. Randingo and Ghost Ownage are running at each other. Sacred and his team are healed up completely. Ace Thunder and his team. So we're going to take the high ground right now, folks. We're going to watch from the high ground and see what's going on. Moving down from the high ground, we're seeing exactly what this player's seeing. So the player knows that there's people this way and that way. These guys are max boost, so they're. I mean, look at how much damage they're taking. They're at max boost. If they didn't have max boost going on, they would not do that. Chronic Pudding killed Ghost Ownage, and he's having to use the first aid kit. This is bad. Sacred's gonna die. He's not gonna get the first aid kit off. It'll be 2.5 seconds. He is gonna die. Oh no! Wow, perfect timing. Marshman has gone down. Wow, that was very, very close. Reed is over there, so to take this shot right now, he's just trying to eliminate, get the teams down. That is unfortunate. They waited a little too long to come off that hill. Ace Thunder now in the zone over here. Multiple players dying outside the play zone. Really not paying attention to the zone. Not really sure what they were doing on that side. From that standpoint, we're going to jump up. Try and jump up and get a better view. Sorry. Here we go. Ace of Thunder is around. Randingo went ahead and took out 2 players. King Ross is playing a Bushwookie. Randingo, we'll focus on Randingo for a moment. He is currently pinned down. Smokes are coming up all across the field. There are currently 4 teams left. 1 team with 4 people. Randingo with 5 kills. Currently leading the server on kills. And he's just going to stay here. He has to move. He knows he has to move. The other teams have to move outside the houses. I think this is one of the better spots for the houses. We'll jump around to this some of the other players. King Ross here in a bush, not going to shoot unless he has to. Ace Thunder going to get on this little ridge over here, try and put some space between him and he knows Randy's over there. Chill FPS is taking the rock in the center, so this is good. And he's going to take out Randingo, it looks like. 1, 2. Almost got Randingo down here. Other players are going to start shooting. Ace of Thunder is going to take him down, so taking advantage. You know, you go to that center sometimes. That does bite you. Chronic Pudding is going to try and pick up his teammate right now. Chronic Pudding is down. Chronic Pudding killed Randingo, so Randingo is out. We're down to just 3 teams left. King Ross and Chronic Pudding, Ace of Thunder, are up for their teams. They need to take care of these other 2 guys. King Ross can sit there and get second if he's careful. But no, he is going to go out, so it's now 1v5. They're picking up their teammates, so it's going to be more. Ace of Thunder really needs to push here, but he is healing and he knows he needs to push. He knows he needs to go. He doesn't have a nade left here. Oh, no, he has a nade. He's letting it cook a little bit longer than he should have, maybe. Oh, the Kobe! Just shy of the Kobe! Just shy of the Kobe. Here comes another one. Oh, that Kobe knocked out Chill FPS. So he did knock another one down, so that's good for him. That's going to be a quick knockdown right there. They're going to start smoking him. He has the zone right now. So we're going to go ahead and take a look over here what's going on. We have two players currently down, 2 low on health. They need to push in. Ace of Thunder has his auto out. Now they have 3 players up. Here comes Chilla's FPS. He's going to try and nade Ace of Thunder. And that's a Kobe, and that's 1. That's 2! Chill FPS and them finishing it off there. Ace of Thunder getting the kill from falling, actually, surprisingly enough. So congratulations to that team. Very, very interesting. We're going to go ahead and capture this output right now, so we can get it over to the scoreboards, and the scoreboards will be active momentarily. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to capture the images. I have to go further down. There we go. We got Team 11. Please give me a moment, everybody. I am trying to just message the admins. So there is that result. There is that result. Give me 1 second, everybody. Results are messaged to you. I'll be back in a moment. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. And that is it.
Yeah, bro. Alright, man.
All right, everyone. My name is Paku. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to get the scores coming up, so please give me a moment. The scores are working on that. They just got the information from me. So hopefully by the time we see this, it'll go out. Don't forget, I am hosting a tournament tomorrow here on this channel, on the Apaku channel. You can follow us here. I'd like to thank our viewers on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch TV for hanging out with us today. I want to thank, of course, ESU League for being amazing and doing these events. We'll have a squad event on Friday nights and a duos event on Sunday nights for Early Access Season 2. So I hope we keep going on that. I want to thank you all for hanging out with us today. I'm going to bring us back to the score sheet here in a moment. I'm going to share it on screen so that you can see that and get the live updates for the score sheet. So I know some of you have shorter delays than I do, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. But I'm going to get the score sheet for you all up in a moment. So please give me a moment to do that. If you're interested in that, you can go through that there, yes. Please give me a moment to check a couple of other things. So if you want to check out the live score sheet, you can do so. I'm just getting you that link in all the chats. Give me 1 second. So again, as always, for our next broadcast, we're gonna have the countdown timer on, so you don't have to worry about how long until the next match goes. We're going to be updating our rules for waiting for players, so we'll have a maximum of 5-minute period, we believe, if we have to wait for a player due to computer technical issues, not a issue from the PUBG servers. I hope you've all had a wonderful time enjoying the event. I'm going to go back to our ESU screen, which currently shows you what's going on over here. So these are current live scores. So looks like we have come all the way through here. I will be right back momentarily to talk to you about this. Where am I? Discord. All right, so we have our winner, correct? Who? All right, my man. I will talk to you later. Have a good one, okay? Nah, you guys. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Oh, dude, no problem, man. Well, I'll have the counter on for Sunday, so have a good one, man. Yep. All right, everyone. So we do have our winner at Balaclava Boys coming in first place with 37 points. Impressive as they went across. So I want to thank you all for hanging out today. I want to make sure to give a major shout out, of course, to ESU League. The points are going to carry over. Season track points are very different. You can read all about that on ESU League. So please make sure that you check that out. You want to follow them, of course, on Twitter as well. Please don't forget, I have an event tomorrow, so please stop by for that event. We should have some of the best squad teams in the game in this event. It was an invitational event. So I believe 14 out of the 20 teams will be competing all have top 100 to 250 players for NA squads on there. So that should be amazing to behold. I'm going to go ahead and post some links in chat for you to check out. I want to remind you, of course, that this event is ESU Underground. This event for ESU League has been really fun for me to cast the last 2 weeks. This is the first squad event. The points and everything are going to go across that way. Please make sure you follow them for the rules. They're very happy to work with all of you on that and answer questions about that as well. So definitely don't be hesitant to post messages there. They will get back to you as soon as they can. If you have any other needs, please let us know. We'll be happy to do so and respond to it. You can tweet out stuff like that. All the suggestions you guys had the previous weeks, we made sure to do as best we can improvements. Like I said, we'll be working on our casting. We'll be working on getting multiple casters in when the game will allow us to do that as well. Multiple viewpoints and everything else from there. I want to thank our friends over at ESU League for hosting this event. I'm going to actually try to take a couple of things over here. Just let me do that. So we'll go from there, everyone. I want to say, come back to the camera view over here. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out and enjoying this process as we learn how to cast this event. As you can imagine, with 20 teams or 16 teams, it's really hard to keep focused on all the action all the time because you don't know where the action is going to be. You can kind of guess, and that's what we try and do as best we can as we go through there. The computers are getting a little bit better at jumping around, so we are enjoying that as well. So we have a couple of other fun things to do with that, I'm going to go ahead and be going off stream here momentarily. And I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and go off stream. We're going to try and find someone to host for you and see if we can find someone to host that's good for my stream.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're going to host one of the top PUBG streams that's out there right now. This is this is part of Noble Gaming. So their teams they have a team. Their team's currently in the top 10 for squads in normal season rank. So we're going to go ahead and host them up. I want to thank you all for having such a great time and hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Remember, as always, be well, be you, and good night.
Yeah, I wanna hear that, fools.